This is Michelle, the Gypsy Witch, and it's tea time with the Gypsy Witch. We have the new and improved tea time with the Gypsy Witch show. Right. Got rid of everything else. We're doing something new. So, it's now not just tea time with the Gypsy Witch, it's tea time with Michelle and John. Right. I'm Michelle. My son John, my oldest, he's in here with me. Believe it or not, I'm channeling awake. So anyways, I'm going to let my son take over right now. Right. He's going to explain what's going on, I guess, more copacetically, again, we're saying. Right. Anyways, honey, go ahead. Okay, Mother, thank you for that deep breath so that my mother's new attitude could get out of the way. Right. So, I may lapse into these accent. Right. This accent that my mother and I created together, actually, during a highly stressful period over the past year. My mama has come up with various, it's doing it again. Somebody getting too close? I have lots of spirits around me. Mama's saying, yeah, my computer freezes up when that happens. Right, so anyways, this is John again. During this highly stressful spiritual period over this past year, my mother would create different personalities to cope. No, not on mentally woohoo thing like Mama likes to say. Just for the fun of it, bringing some levity. So I kind of combined them with my mother, and we've been having a good time laughing and giggling to get through this very difficult time. Right. Yes, I am doing that, Mama. I was afraid I was getting in the way. Right. It's hard doing it this way. Right. You do have damn good reason to not get out of the way. Maybe there will come a day I do it, but yes, I have to be sure this time is over with before yes, I get you mad. I know you guys can protect me. I'm sorry, guys, I'm in the desert. It's a very windy day. Trailer's going to shake and shit. Anyways, that was Mama. So yes, that's what we're doing. This is John. This is how I really talk. More serious and stuff. My mother she used to be serious. Not anymore. Stress relief, people. Right. So anyways, my mom just indicated if I wanted to go further. I think I do. How about if we explain more or less how we're doing and what we're doing? Now, yes, at home, when we're not filming, my mom and I both are talking with this I'm going to say silly accent, sorry. Right, no, it's not totally southwestern Pennsylvania. We're throwing in other dialects, too. Right. So every once in a while, Mama gets to pronounce one of her words properly. The way she used to, well, Mama, let's face it. Saying wash with an R in it, that's not proper. Did you tell your great-grandparents say your grandpa, too? No, we don't discuss those things anymore. Okay, you're safe to correct Grandpa. He's not going to get mad now. Yes, my dad, yes. When I was a teenager, my dad, yeah, he was in his 30s. I corrected his grammar at the dinner table. It wasn't pretty. Now you don't care. Not so much. He's looking over at her dad. Anywho, yes, let's get back on track here, because right now we need to stay on track. That's going to happen less and less, we think. That's usually what happens when we're talking like this. Right. So anyways, Mother, let's start with the serious stuff. Okay, so how I came to be in here, I'm going to say more or less, I had my mother's permission. I'm from the spirit realm. I cannot do it without my mother's permission. I did, however, have to kind of coerce her into it. Yeah, let's not use that other word. Right. So, I had to be in here to protect my mother's body. Okay. And I'm still in here, despite the fact my mother has decided this morning she's creating a new reality and this ain't happening anymore. Right. So, my mother popped in for a minute. It does happen and popped. This is my mother's natural pronunciation, I take it. I think so. I forgot. Right. Anyways, I'm in here because a year ago today, according to my mother's time frame, I remember it being around the 10th of March, 2020. Right, my mama's sitting here working on a video for her old YouTube channel. Yeah, you're doing that now? Right. And while she's sitting here, she suddenly remembers hearing, well, my great uncle's voice talking to her. Right. And he was joking around. Mama took him a bit too seriously. Right, she took umbrance with that, sorry. Uncle James Wesley. Anyways, then I pop in, bring my brother and sister, right, and then the rest of the family I brought in. Because what happened was the minute my mother started, I'm going to say bantering with my uncle, she attracted the attention of a lower entity. A low entity, right. Now, we ain't doing that today, Mama, right. Anyways, that's what happened that day. And for the past year since, my mother has had, well, most people call it a demon and your low entity these days. Most people believe this is not true anymore. Everybody thinks low in. Can I say this, John? Right. Everybody thinks of lower entities as just like they brush by. Yes, and give you a weird feeling or depression. Those do exist, right, honey? Right, Mama. You've had experience with them. They're very easy to get rid of. You just yell at them, you state your authority, and bang, they're gone. This is a different situation. Most people don't believe in this shit anymore. Sorry, honey, go ahead. Right, they don't believe in this shit anymore. It still exists. Now, our family from the spirit realm has been surrounding my mother this whole time. Keeping her sensibilities about her, as I like to say. Right, keeping her herself and protecting her body. Right. Yes, everybody, this is Michelle. It is important that the family from the spirit realm and others, I've had many people stop by who were not related to me here. Right, I mean, family, I had Michael Jackson, everybody stopped in to see how I'm doing. But the physicality part, the physical part, the demon does beat the shit out of you once you get in here, and it hurts like hell. Right. So anyway, go ahead, honey. Right, now my mom's still talking with this accent. I have to. I get that. We're getting too serious, Mama's saying. Yes. Now, that's true, Mom. I wanted you to talk more like yourself, which is more like this. Yeah, we basically talk the same. Right. That's how I wanted to start out. More serious. Right. And I understand why you have to do that. Right. It makes me feel better. Right. So anyways, that's the goddamn truth. My mother started channeling me because I've had to be in here pretty much the whole time for the past year to protect my beautiful, beautiful mother. And there's a reason I do this. Right. Yes. These are signals for the demon. Right. So anyways, can we stop being so damn serious? I'm tired of bad, serious shit, Mama's saying. Right, this is Michelle. Right. Go ahead with that, right. Anyways, but I've always used to be a very quiet, serious person. I barely spoke. I took after my grandma, Regina Buchheit. Right. I was very serious, very quiet. But as you get older, shit happens in your life. That's what happens here in the physical realm. Shit happens. Life happens. Well, after you lose 2 babies, that's my 2 middle children up here, Tina and Ricky, right? You lose 2 babies. All right. That happens to most couples. Not most, many couples. Then 18 years later, not to mention, when Tina and Ricky, they decide they don't want to stay, they go home, which was their original plan anyways, huh? That's okay, Mom. I'm just telling you I'm here. I know you're here. Yes. Within that year, I lose 2 babies. I'm going to tell you, my dad, he crosses over. At 50, I'm 56 now. My dad at 56 was diagnosed with lung cancer. And at 57, crossed over. Died. For you who don't understand crossing over, right? Died. That happened within 1 year. Right. And many other things happened in between. But then 18 years later, yes, my oldest, John, he decides he's going home to the spirit realm. 4 pregnancies, people. Count them. 4. Yes. I have 1 child left in this realm, believe it or not. So anyways, these things add up as you get older. But there's a beauty to getting older and having this shit happen. You have no fucks left to give. The older you get, the less fucks you have to give. I'm at the point, at the ripe old age of 56. I think maybe it might have happened a little earlier for me. I have no fucks left to give. So despite what's happening in my life, even now, I'm having a good time because I have no fucks left to give. So now I'm outgoing. I like to have a good time all the time. Yes, I'm a nomad. I live on the road in a travel trailer, a little one. I mean, little. Yes. I have 17 feet of living space in here. So, I'm getting too close to the camera, guys. Right. I have no fucks left to give, so I have a good time. I'm waiting for my bestie to call me. Yeah, we're getting together today. We're going to drink and party and do whatever, have a girls' day. Yeah. After all the shit that happens in your life, you get to that point. And here's what Mama's going to say. Oh, yeah, I was getting there. You could be spiritual. You can be a highly advanced spiritual being on this planet and have a good time. It's okay to joke and laugh. I had a friend on Twitter. I lost her. She's not on there anymore. Yeah, she lives nearby here, but she had to get off Twitter. She said, I can't believe this. Hold me back. Right. She's 17 years older than I am, 71. I have to keep digesting that information. Right. She had to leave Twitter because the youngins get so serious about their spirituality, you can't even make a joke. Right. You guys just relax. Get those sticks out your asses. That's part of being human and a highly spiritual being, is knowing how to have a good time. So when I talk about spirituality from now on, this is Michelle, Gypsy Witch, right? Most of the time, it's going to be funny. You can talk about this stuff and be funny. I'm sorry, honey. Yes, Mom. That's okay. She's going off on a tangent. I mean, you know what was coming next, right? My favorite subject, right? Anyways, that's what Mama wanted to get the point across there. Yes, you are being funny. Good. Because it's going to happen, people. Spirituality has always been my favorite subject. It don't have to be so damn funny. Right. I mean, it don't have to be so damn serious. See, I'm getting messed up already. Anyways, honey, do you have something to say? No, Mama, I'm okay. Right. So, yes. Right. Now. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Right. Hi, everyone. This is Michelle, the Gypsy Witch, and I'd like to introduce to you my new shop called Gypsy Witch Creations at gypsywitchcreations.com, where I have printable and wearable art on clothing, accessories, and wall art. Going to say, right. I need another cup of tea. Anyways, yes, that's true. Tea. My daddy and his side of the family, my paternal side of the family, they're from southwestern Pennsylvania. They talk with a West Virginia, Kentucky accent. Right. I always wonder about that. I never said Tay before. Is that right, Grandpa, Grandma? Tay? Something more closer to that, but not quite so. Yeah, I'm putting it on thick. Anyways, my mama's side of the family, I'm going there, great-grandpa. Yes. My mama's side of the family from Sicily. Right. And then I'm not telling that story. I'm not going to tattle on you. Don't worry, my great-grandpa's getting nervous. Anyways, yeah, they went from Sicily. He's a, yes, mariner, they called it then? Merchant mariner, yes. Decided to jump ship. Went to South America. Yes, the great-grandma, she went to great lengths to find him. Right. So anyways, my grandma, my abuelita, see, she was born in Chile. So I think the word Tay, right, John, you started that Tay thing. Right, Tay, for tea. Then I said, well, John, it's almost the same in Spanish. It is. Tay, T-E, with the tilde, you see, the tilde over the A, I mean the E, sorry. Right. Tay, more, it's softer, right. So it's almost the same in hillbilly as it is in Spanish. Right. How do I get off on this tangent? I don't know, Mom. Right. So now it's daytime with the Gypsy Witch. Maybe I'll translate it underneath in Spanish. I don't know. Don't talk to me in Spanish unless you do it properly or have a Chilean accent that I don't understand you. Anyway. Or use a hillbilly accent. I tried speaking Spanish with a hillbilly accent. I couldn't do it. My abuelita, great-grandma's over there giggling, laughing. Yes, anyways, yeah, I'm not going to, yes, my grandpa did, my great-grandpa, we're not going to talk about that. Somehow, though, I get this. Sicily, right? That's where my family, on my mom's side, my maternal side of the family started out in Sicily, then goes to South America, in Chile. And I don't mean southern Chile where it's cold. I mean most of it where it's hot, right? Makes sense for Mediterranean blood. Right, I know I'm not that dark, but I have Mediterranean blood, let me tell you. Right, my family, it's doing it again. You guys are freezing up my camera. Too much spiritual energy around. You need that body barrier to keep that from happening, right, honey? Right, mother? Right, so anyways, my family somehow, yeah, comes to America. Well, guess what? Not the South. Not the Southwest where I live now. Right. Cleveland. Cleveland, Ohio, by the Great Lakes. I once questioned my mom about. I said, Mama, what the hell? How did our family end up here? Well, my grandpa, my mama said, yeah, he was supposed to go to Milwaukee to join his brother. He just ended up in Cleveland. So we were supposed to be in Milwaukee. I was like, Mama, what's the difference in the weather between Cleveland and Milwaukee? Pretty much nothing. It's cold. I can't figure out how I keep telling my great grand we have to really seriously talk about this situation. But anyways, my Mediterranean blood could not stand that cold weather. It's beautiful in the summer, but don't last but a minute. Now I live in the Southwest. Not Sicily or Chile. Close enough, I guess. But it's nice and warm all the time. Anyways, right, Mama. I think my great grandpa lost his sensibilities. My mother's still backing him up. Oh, no, wasn't supposed. We just ended up in Cleveland instead of Milwaukee. Well, that explains how Sicilians end up in cold weather, right? Or the difference, yeah, like that was an excuse. That Milwaukee would have been better, warmer. Right, Mom? Sure. We go with that. She's just trying to cover her grandpa's ass is what was going on. And he did. Right. He did. It's all right, Mama. Yeah, she don't even know I can talk to great grandpa. And we've already had this discussion. No, I'm joking. All right. Anyways, where are we going with this, honey? I don't know, Mama. You went off on one of your tangents. I did. Anywho, yeah, we could just pull out the camera any old time and record this shit, because John and I, we do this all the time, all day long. Be silly. Right. Oh, that's why. Oh, honeys, I gotta tell you this. You have problems with demons? Laughter is the best medicine. My youngest child, my youngest son here, not here, he's over in Ohio. He went back there, I don't know. Oh, his wife is from Finland, that explains it. Anyways, there's a better excuse. Right. He always says laughter's the best medicine. Well, let me tell you, dealing with low entities, and I mean low entities, they make jokes and laugh. Yes. So that's how we came up with this. So John and I, we walk around, we're not in public. I still have my psychic medium sensibilities about me. Well, yes, I've had to put, before this shit started with the entertainment, I've had to tell my kids, you guys keep it down. Don't make Mama laugh in public. Not everybody understands being a psychic medium. Right. Anyways, right. So that's what you do. Make it funny. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, make it funny. It always did look like the way you do your mouth. Yeah. Right, make it funny. Have a good time. Ignore the demon. Right, now according to Mama, yes, her new reality, which is actually my old one, not heaven and demon, has already begun. Yes. Mama made that story up this morning. That's how she begins up here manifesting her new reality of being demon. Diamond free, as Mama likes to say. Right. So that's already begun. So we just laugh and have a good time. In appropriate situations. Guys, don't do that to Mama ever again. No, they didn't mean. I hear them talking back there. As I start giggling in public. Right. I saw, well, in a movie, what movie I watching? There's an old man sitting on a bench talking to himself. And I was like, he ain't talking to himself. He's got spirits around him he's talking to. Then one day, I'm driving down the streets. Of course, I thank God, because my cousin Ralphie the third. Yeah, I was walking down North Main Street, or Main Street, yes. He making me laugh. But that's okay. I know I'm the only game in town here. It's a very conservative town. However, I was driving down Main Street one day, and I saw this woman She's laughing at it. Wasn't me this time. Oh, here it goes again. Ralph, get back. Anyways, yes. She was laughing and talking, no phone or anything. Got walking down Main Street. I said, look, she's talking to spirits too. Phew, because Ralph, my cousin Ralph, oh, he's bad. He's naughty. He gets me in trouble. Right. Ralph Buchheit the third. I know the other two do. Yes. Some of them, well, yes, they can be, I don't want to say naughty. Ornery, yes. Cousin Ralph, definitely, he has that reputation. Well, well, Uncle Ralph, yeah. He's the one brought me out of the closet. He brings everybody in the family out of the closet because he used to talk about how we have psychic mediums in our family. Nobody else wants to believe it, but it's true. Imagine that. And so anyways, when I see people talking to themselves and laughing like on a movie or that woman, it makes me feel better. Because I know they are talking to themselves. There's people, spirits around them talking. Right, Mom? You did actually get there. I did. That's amazing. It doesn't usually happen these days, people. Right. Anyways, I think we should wrap it up here. Yeah, we come up with new material. Mama might flick this camera on when we're being silly. Or you write it down, I guess. People still write. There she goes. Yeah, people still write these days, you young people. Pen and pencil, yeah. Like that. Is it still a thing? I think so, Mama. When you went to school, was John be 33 now, right? So they were still writing back. I wonder. Sad. Children still learn how to write. Read, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, Mama's going to go off on one of her old person's tangents. That's where I was going with the stick in the mud thing. I'd be politically incorrect, but what's new? Yes. My youngest, though. Yeah, he's going to be 23 next month. He's not politically correct, and he'll let you know. He has a running list of what's politically correct. Yeah, him and his daddy, my man, yeah, they tease me about that. Oh, that's right. I bought moccasins. Right, real moccasins. Send a picture home to my family. The hubby, he goes, oh, nice moccasins. Oops, I mean Native American footwear. Because those two, my son and my husband, they're still giggling and laughing about political correctness. My son's only 23. He don't care. He's going to live his own life his way. He doesn't care who likes it. He's only joking, though. He don't mean be mean to anybody. But, yes, Mama caught that bug. Well, you know, at my age, being politically correct just don't make sense. It wasn't a thing for us. Having to watch every damn thing you said all the time. Yes. I know. Yes, the book 1984. You young'uns probably never read it. George Orwell. Yeah, I get Orson Welles, George Orwell mixed up. Right. I'm going to bring that one back. That was more serious, but I'm going to... Yes, he had the thought police in his book. Guess what, people? We have the thought police. But guess what? It's a different name. It's called political correctness. Right. Most of it is the young generation with the sticks up their asses. Get them out. They can't possibly be comfortable. Get those sticks out your asses, relax, and have a good time. I'm not saying you do something wrong. There should not be laws and shit like that. But stop worrying about what everybody else is saying and doing. Mind your own biscuits. Like Casey Musgraves likes to say. And life will be gravy. That's where the thought police comes in. The political correct police, whatever the hell they're called. Right, that's what happens. You mind your own biscuits. Right. You're making sure you're proper and right and have a good heart. Don't worry about everybody else. All you do is get those people out of your life. Right. You don't have to keep people in your... Right. You have to throw some back sometimes. They come in your life and they're not for you and they're saying stupid shit that's mean and ugly. We don't need the thought police. All we need is to say, no, you cannot be in my life. Now, if most of those people, yeah, it's no thing. They just talk stupid. Immature. That's all. Nothing usually happens. Now, you do have the crazies. They are far and few between. They are different. Those people we need laws for, punish them. But to have everybody across the board have the thought police, the political correctness is stupid. And it's no longer America when you take freedom of speech out. My daddy and I talked about that when I was young. Was I a teenager? Young 20s, early 20s. I didn't like something somebody said. It was hateful. And I told my daddy people should not be allowed to say that thing. My daddy said he was still in this realm at that time, right? He said in the physical realm. He said, well, Michelle, if we tell people what they can and cannot say, then we no longer have freedom of speech, and it's no longer America. Now, sometimes I feel the need to dial my daddy up on the other side and say, Dad, look, it happened anyways, but he's aware of it. Right, he sees it. He saw this stuff coming before he crossed over. So that's the problem. We should still have freedom of speech, but let's be discerning. You don't like what that person says, boot them out of your life. Throw them back. You don't have to keep everyone. Yes. That's all the way it should be. Right. It's taking away America. I don't know. I'm having problems with it. I know you youngins don't know the difference, but there is. My daddy says when I was young, he worried about that with my generation. America just slipping away. It's just disintegrating. No more America. What's a constitution? We still have a constitution, by the way. I don't even know. I know when I was 8 years old, second grade, I had to have that preamble memorized. We learned about the Constitution. I'm not sure the youngins do these days. I'm going to have to find a young parent and find out if they still teach that. So anyways, Mama, before you go off on a political tangent, that always gets me into trouble. I should stop now. Right, Mama, that's what I'm saving you from. We're going to wrap it up here. Yes. So, welcome to the nude Tea Time with the Gypsy Witch, a.k.a. the Michelle and John show. John Patrick, you want to go by? Maybe. Back and forth when necessary. Right. So, blessed be, and make it a joyful one, and have fun. Don't be so damn serious. Bye-bye.